Hey everyone, welcome back to Speakatale. In today's video, we'll be diving into The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. This book is a modern spiritual classic that offers a profound message about living in the present moment to achieve peace and happiness. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by constant thoughts about the past or anxious about the future, this book can transform the way you experience life. Stay with me till the end, and I'll explain everything you need to know to get the most out of The Power of Now. What is The Power of Now? The Power of Now is a spiritual self-help book that teaches readers how to live fully in the present moment. According to Tolle, human beings are often trapped by their minds, either dwelling on past regrets or worrying about future events. These mental patterns prevent us from experiencing the peace and fulfillment that exist in the present moment. Tolle's main idea is that the only time that truly exists is now, and by being present, we can overcome the mental and emotional turmoil that keeps us stuck in suffering. The book is a blend of spiritual wisdom from various traditions, including Buddhism, Christianity, and Taoism, but its message is practical for anyone, regardless of their religious or spiritual beliefs. The power of the present moment. At the heart of Tolle's teaching is the concept that the present moment is the only reality we truly have. Most people spend their lives consumed by thoughts of the past or the future, which causes anxiety, stress, and dissatisfaction. Tolle explains that by focusing on the present, we can break free from this constant mental chatter and find inner peace. He urges readers to become intensely aware of the now, whether they're engaged in simple tasks like washing dishes or walking, or in more significant moments. By anchoring ourselves in the present, we can experience a sense of peace and clarity that is often missing in our hectic lives. The ego and the mind. A key concept in the book is Tolle's exploration of the ego and the mind. The ego is the part of the mind that identifies with thoughts, emotions, and external achievements. It thrives on creating separation and fueling negative mental patterns, such as anxiety and fear. According to Tolle, the ego is responsible for most human suffering because it constantly seeks validation and control. Tolle's teaching challenges us to realize that we are not our minds. Instead, we are the awareness behind our thoughts. By learning to observe our thoughts without attaching to them, we can stop being controlled by the ego and begin to live more freely. The pain body. Another critical concept in The Power of Now is the pain body, which Tolle describes as a collection of old emotional pain accumulated throughout our lives. The pain body is triggered by negative experiences, and when it takes over, we react in ways that fuel more suffering. This can show up in emotional outbursts, defensiveness, or even depression. Tolle explains that the pain body feeds on negativity, and most people are unaware of its influence on their lives. The key to healing the pain body is awareness. Once we become aware of it, we can begin to separate ourselves from its grip. Instead of being reactive, we can observe the negative emotions and allow them to dissolve. The role of consciousness. Consciousness, or awareness, plays a crucial role in Tolle's teaching. He believes that the more conscious we become of the present moment, the more we can free ourselves from the mind's control. Many people live in a state of unconsciousness, reacting to life based on past programming or emotional patterns. Tolle encourages us to raise our level of awareness, allowing us to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. By practicing this level of mindfulness, we can start to live more consciously and respond to life with greater clarity and peace. Acceptance and surrender. One of the most powerful teachings in The Power of Now is the concept of acceptance. According to Tolle, much of our suffering comes from resisting reality. When we resist what is happening in the present moment, whether it's a difficult situation or an unwanted emotion, we create internal conflict. Tolle advocates for surrender, which doesn't mean giving up but rather accepting the present moment exactly as it is. Once we accept reality, we stop fighting against it, which allows us to approach life from a place of peace and wisdom. This acceptance is key to finding inner calm, even in challenging situations. The power of now in relationships. Tolle also explains how living in the present moment can transform relationships. Many of the problems in relationships come from bringing past wounds or future expectations into the present. By staying fully present with others, we can let go of old grievances and connect more deeply with those around us. When you're fully present, you listen better, communicate more clearly, and respond with compassion rather than reacting based on past pain. This presence deepens relationships and creates more meaningful connections with others. Enlightenment through the now. Tolle concludes that enlightenment is not something to be achieved in the distant future, but something we can experience right now. Enlightenment, in his view, is the state of being fully present and free from identification with the mind and ego. It's a state of pure awareness that can be accessed in any moment. By practicing living in the now, we gradually experience more moments of enlightenment, which bring a sense of peace, joy, and fulfillment. To summarize, the power of now teaches us that the key to a peaceful and fulfilling life lies in embracing the present moment. By freeing ourselves from the mind, detaching from the ego, and healing the pain body, we can experience a deeper sense of peace and live in alignment with our true essence. The more we practice being present, the more we can transform our lives and relationships. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to subscribe to Speakatale for more in-depth analyses of life-changing books. Let me know in the comments if you've read The Power of Now or are planning to practice these principles in your life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.